I met a woman from Eastern Europe last night, and the only way that I can describe the way that she looked is like if you distilled wintertime into one single person. Well, I asked her how she was able to look so ethereal, and she told me that she does something called Slavic doll makeup. And when I asked her what that was, she spent about 30 minutes explaining to me, step by step, exactly how to do it. And she got so in-depth with it that I almost feel like I could do Slavic doll makeup myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Welcome back to Country Drag, y'all. And look at my mom's cute little Russian hat. Today we're traveling east of Berlin and transforming ourselves into a Slavic doll princess. And since the weather is allegedly supposed to start getting colder soon, make sure you get your notepad out because this is probably one of my favorite wintertime makeup looks. Now I'm starting off with like a pretty light foundation and concealer, but the reason we're going light with it is because we're gonna warm everything up with a ton of bronzer. This is Wet n Wild's Wonder Stick. It's actually a contour, but contour bronzer, really what's the difference? Just kidding, I know there's a difference. Now I'm just going in with a little bit of ColourPop's like toasty liquid blush. I recently discovered their products and like, ooh Nelly. Then I'm just gonna lock everything in with a little bit of packed powder. And now we get to move on to the eyes. I'm using Urban Decay's Naked Shaped palette for this, and I'm dipping into this like brownish tan color right here. And I'm laying this down kind of all over my brow bone all the way out to here. Next, I'm dipping into this like slate gray right here. And I'm laying that down on the outer half of the eye and then just blending it through this crease, kind of like that. Now that that gray is blended out, we're gonna go into this sparkly white right here and just get a ton on our finger. And we are laying that down all over the lid. Next, we're taking white gel liner and we're laying that down all along our waterline. You also really want to get some just like on the lower half of your inner corner like that too. Then once you have all those shimmery whites laid down, we're gonna go in with our blacks. And with this liquid liner, I'm just starting in the corner of my eye right here, creating a nice thin wing like this. Then once those wings are laid down, I'm gonna do a little bit of black along the lash line, which creates kind of this extra definition that just makes your eyes look much bigger. Now for the rest of the face, I'm going in with this absolutely insane cheek palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. And I'm going into this like more nude blush right here, laying that down like on the apple of my cheek, kind of like that, before blending that into this darker red right here and putting that up top. Then for the lip, we're just gonna do a nice nude. Then we're just finishing with a ton of mascara, using the white from before to do a little bit of a frosty highlighter. And of course, the best part, the girl stuff. And this is the final look. What do we think?